What is up, everybody? I have something really cool to show you guys, and the only way I can do that is to actually take you guys off the tripod, because we don't just have this tripod, we also now have this tripod. Yes, the tripod that I was using literally for 7 years. Wasn't always filming for that period of time. I was doing a lot of landscape exposure photography, so I needed something that was a good tripod. So I have a nice tripod. Turns out I broke it in February. It has been broken. See that crack? It has been broken, but now I have a new one. Now I'm not gonna have a broken tripod. It's one less thing to worry about. So I'm feeling good about filming, feeling good about disc golf. So let's go play a good, feel-good disc golf round with a mold that just makes me feel good every time I throw it. And that's the Pyro. 3 plastics, proton, plasma, and neutron. Let's go throw some discs. So we're here at Lake Julian. We're gonna play, we're gonna play 9. Yeah, I'm gonna play 9 holes, but we're gonna skip 3 from the front 9, starting on 1, and then we're gonna skip 4, 5, 6, and we're gonna play all the way through 12. I have a couple of new acquisitions and an older disc. So the Neutron one, you've seen before. It's white with a bright yellow rim. It's really easy to see on camera. To the 2 other discs, I went into another round and they had their huge MVP drop. So making sure to stay on brand with the MVP and Axiom stuff. So I got Pyros. We got, actually, let me sit you down and then I'll really get to show you, because this new plastic they're coming out with is amazing. So you've seen the Neutron. It's really easy to see on camera. A little bit less easy to see, but, well, at least on camera, it's probably gonna be just as easy to find. This Proton one, normally their Proton is very clear and see-through without a lot of stuff in it. My favorite Proton from them, though, is the ones that has the little bit of colorations in it. It's so pretty, it's so cool, and this plastic is so grippy. It is so tacky. There's so much grip on this Proton plastic, and it's extremely overstable, super grippy, really easy to hold on to, really easy to throw. And this plasma, their plasma is really cool. I think the thing I like about this Proton stuff is it's somewhere in between their mixture of plasma to Proton, so you get these cool little swirls. Same thing here, you get these cool little swirls, but this disc isn't just really cool and really pretty. The plasma plastic has almost an opalescence to it. It's almost a color shift, and then you can also see through it. Not quite see through it, but you get light to come through, and it's really cool. So we're playing just through these 3 Pyros, 9 holes. Yeah, I'm gonna putt with the Pyro too. Hole number 1's right there. Starting off with the Neutron, just because I have a whole bunch of Neutrons, so if I happen to lose it on this water hole, not likely to lose it though. Well, I dropped safe, but there's a tree there. One of the prettiest greens on the course. And there's the lake. What do you think? Throwing with the plasma or the Proton? It's been a minute since I've thrown some plasma. Too far. And now it's wet. It's a good thing I brought a towel. The thing I do like about both of these tripods that I have, there's a little hook on the bottom So you can hang a towel from your tripod so you don't have to carry a towel. I know it's cool to carry a towel, but it's really also cool to have one just on your tripod so you don't have to have anything in your hands. Par on hole 1 makes sense. Kind of sucks because it's one of the shorter holes on the course, so you think you'd be able to get it. I'm not mad at it. Like I said, it makes sense. First throw of the car. Left work early just to be here with you guys. 2, it's in the short but right pin position, so 235. I might go neutron again just because this one's a little bit beaten, so it's going to be straighter, so I have less chance of going into the lake. That looked like a park job as long as I didn't skip in the water. 2 down. It's actually better than I score with my normal bag. Maybe I should play a tournament with just pyros and maybe my putting putter. That might actually be fun. I should try that. 240 feet, it goes straight and then hooks left. Guess what a pyro does? It goes straight and then it hooks. So yeah, you can throw these backhand too. I haven't thrown this one yet though, so let's see how blatantly overstable the Proton is, but it's really not. Even though it's an overstable plastic, like it's one of their most stable plastics, pyros in and of themselves are not that beefcake that everyone thinks they are, but they're always going to get the fade. So they're reliably overstable, but not beefy. So it's really good throwing disc. It's a little bit sawed off. I started it on hyzer instead of throwing it flat. Now we have maybe an edge of circle putt. A little closer than I thought it would be. It's not bad. Why do I even bring a putter? Moving on to 7, hole par 4, 480 feet. Let's go Proton, because this has a chance of going a long way. If I hit it and turn it just right, the neutron one is more likely to burn, and the plasma one probably would be great. It's just kind of a greenish colored rim, so not the best hole to throw it on. Dead center fairway about 300 feet because the short pin's about 300 feet away. Let's go make an upshot. That light colored speck you see up in there, that's the band of the basket. Otherwise, it's almost impossible to see. I should have gone with a forehand approach. And that's how you make an overstable disc fly straight and land flat on a forehand. Just the softest Annie. Pop. I think it's time for the plasma to come out. Basket is right there. It is 200 feet. 200 feet. It's basically a chip shot because Envies go really far, and the plasma Envy has more glide than the neutron with the torque resistance of a Proton. It's incredible. The plasma Proton, or the plasma Envy pyros, I kept saying Envy. The plasma pyros, go get them. They just got a huge new stock of all 3 plastics at another round. It's worth going and getting a plasma. Yeah, I can still throw it too short. That's still a possibility. Okay. Yeah, once it gets out to about 40 feet, the pyro is just a little bit too uncontrollable on a putt. It's great from 30 feet and in because of the tacky, grippy plastic. You just kind of put it right there. Anything further than that, you actually have to get it all the way there accurately, and it's a lot harder to do. Basket is right there. It's really, really hard to see because it's in the shadow. OB road on the right, OB lake and stream and swamp long and left. What are we gonna go with? Seems like a really treacherous hole. Yeah, but not when you have a pyro and you're about to throw a flex forehand. I never saw it finish. I thought it was gonna flex out a little bit faster than that. Maybe I'm just getting more power on my forehand. So I clipped some of those vines and I thought it was just gonna kind of die off, but turns out it's actually just too good to miss. Get a pyro. Nature appreciation moment. That's a lot of swarming wasps. I wonder if there's a nest there. Well, since about 300 feet, it's really, really, really difficult to get all the way there with the forehand because you can need something that flips a little bit and holds really straight. The pyro really doesn't do that, so I'm gonna have to turn it. And this pine tree is exactly where my disc needs to be. It's gonna be a really tight line. And try it. So close to perfect. I want to try one more shot because we're doing feel good disc golf day, and I want to put it between that gap to the right of the tree I said was in the way. Let's flex it through there and see if it'll come back. And I hit the same center tree, which that's the tree that you're trying to miss with a backhand. That tree is so much in the way. It needs to come down. Can we actually have a clean fairway for once, please? I don't really have a shot from in here, so I'm gonna try to get it close-ish, and I might be able to make a putt. It was inbounds, over inbounds to the shadow, so that's where I'm gonna take it. Don't ever come out here. It's almost impossible to make it back into the fairway. You're just playing down the road the whole time, trying to land in all of 4 feet of safe. One, two, 4, 5. All right, so I'm taking a triple bogey, and I was only 3 under par, so we're back to even par. It's fine. 3 more holes. So I miscounted. We have 2 more holes, but this one, there's a pretty good forehand line to it, but I want to throw all 3 of these. We're only going to count the first one. We're going to count the Proton, and then these 2 are going to be for fun because there's some other gaps that I want to try. Just not sure if they're going to work. Yeah, perfect line. Okay, let's try the inside flex line. That looks fun. You know, let's try it again. Let's try to get all the way down there. And that's why you don't throw too hard on this hole. Should have stopped after 6 holes. Kind of falling apart now. Looks like bogey's probably in the works, unless I can make another amazing putt. But I think there's a chance of birdie on 12, as long as we choose the right tee pad. Not a great circle 3 putter. On number 12, we are 1 over par. We have a chance for birdie to bring it back to even. It's 620 from the longs, the short's about 100 feet shorter, so it's about 520. I don't know exactly the distance because this one doesn't have a T sign. It's fine. I can see the long from right there. So if that's 620, this is about 520. We're gonna go plasma pyro because we need as much glide as possible because we need it to push. See where the hill starts to like slope up and right? I'm trying to land at the top of that ridge. So I need this to go really straight, but still with the forehand finish, so I can't throw it on a backhand. Well, I don't know if I can make it from there. That's a long way down. That's a long way from the basket still. Did not go far enough right. I'm just gonna try to get all the way there on a backhand, which may not work. Not like that, I won't. That's in the middle of 9's fairway. The hole we played a couple holes ago, yeah, I just crossed the street and now I'm over there. Where did the Proton one go? So I have an ace with a neutron pyro, and I have a throw in with a plasma pyro. Haven't got close to one with a Proton, so let's give it a chance. I mean, it was a chance. I like that. Oh well. Why do we even care what the score is anyways? Gonna finish at 3 over. I think we're finishing at 3 over par. It's not a great score. Definitely beatable. And the problems really only came when I got into holes I'm not really comfortable throwing a pyro on, and I think it shows. Oh, and 11. That's, yeah. That one's entirely on me. But we're having a feel-good day of disc golf, so I still feel good. I got to leave work like 2 hours early. Got to come out here and film some really fun shots in disc golf. I got to park hole 2 with a forehand. That's never happening ever again. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. If you enjoy content like this, please make sure to like the video. If you want to see new stuff, make sure to comment that down below. I'm not going anywhere because I just got a new tripod. Make sure to subscribe. It helps you out with the subscriber only giveaways. Definitely helps me. Until next time, see you out on the course.